Hi, and welcome to today's session that is on conditions and documents. The session has been divided into three parts. In the first part, we will take a look at the submitted deal status, the approved status, along with the accepted status. In the second part of the session, we will go through the conditions and documents tab inside the deal. And in the third part of the session, we will see how do we prepare a compliance package and send it out to a compliance officer. On that note, let me start sharing my screen. Once you are inside a deal, head to the mortgage request section and scroll all the way down to the lenders section. Once you've added a lender and a product, it populates these two buttons. Now, if you click submit to the lender button, the deal is submitted from Velocity directly to the lender. And the status that you see over here, which is new, would change to submitted. However, if you are submitting the deal to the lender, either by uploading the documents on their portal or through email or through any other means, please ensure you click this orange button. That way you change the deal status. So watch what happens when I click mark as submitted. First, you have the date on which the submission happened, and here the status has been changed to submitted. Now, as you can also see, mark as approved button has also populated in this case. So if I click this, in a similar way, you had the date of submission. Now you also have the date of approval, and now the status has changed to approved. For accepted status, you need to have a signed commitment uploaded in the deal. So in order to do that, scroll all the way down to conditions and documents tab, click add upload conditions. In the list of the conditions, look for a signed commitment that will appear in signed documents. Once you've selected the condition, click add condition and close the pop-up window. Click anywhere on the document placeholder, and unsigned, click it as signed. That way the deal status will change to accepted, and you will have a signature date as well right over here. Now let us discuss the entire conditions and documents tab. Rule of thumb, all the documents pertaining to a specific deal will always sit inside this particular tab. So when you open this tab for the very first time, this is exactly how it will look like. To manually start adding documents, click add upload conditions, the green button. It opens a pop-up window, and from there you can manually start selecting the documents you want to add. Any notes that you add in this section will be reflected on the client portal for your clients to follow your instructions. So you can say, for example, please upload the last 4 pay stubs. Once you've typed in your note, click add condition. And if you notice, a document placeholder has been created inside the application. Let's go ahead and add a letter of employment, add condition. And let's also add one more document, which is a client consent for credit, one of the compliance documents. Now I'm going to close the placeholder. And as you can see, there are 3 placeholders created. So you can click anywhere on the placeholder to open up the information tab. Now let me show you how easy it is to create PDF files inside Velocity. To create a client consent for credit PDF, simply click this button. Provide some time, you will see a success message on the top right, and then all you can do is click view the document. And then the document is ready. Now let's say you would like to upload documents inside this placeholder manually. Click the upload button right over here. Select the document that you would like to add, and there you go. It's been added inside the placeholder. From the file name over here, you can also change the name of the file to whatever that suits you best. To view this file, click the view button and it will open up in another tab. Now, if you notice, this is not a PDF, it is a PNG file. Basically, this is an image. Inside Velocity, you can convert any of such files directly into a PDF. And in order to do that, you just have to simply hit the convert button that you see right over here. So when I click the convert button, now if you notice, the document has been converted into a PDF. Now let us discuss the split versus the merge button that you see right over here. What might happen sometimes is your clients would send you one PDF that includes multiple documents. In this case, you will have to manually split these documents into appropriate placeholders. That is exactly where the split functions come into play. Click the split button, and it is going to show you all the documents in the PDF that you have uploaded. Since this is a pay stub, I'm going to simply drag and drop this in the pay stub placeholder. And since this is the letter of employment, that is where I'm going to drag and drop. Click save. And now when you view this file, it is only going to show you the employment letter. You might also want to go to the file name and edit the name of the file. Opposite of split is merge, that allows you to merge multiple documents into one. In any case, if this is absolutely a wrong document that you've uploaded, you can always go ahead and click remove. That will completely remove the document from the placeholder. And if this is a wrong placeholder that you have created, which you would like to delete, simply click the archive button that is right over here. Click yes, and the placeholder will be deleted. So up until this point, what we covered is how do we manually upload documents inside the deal, or how do we split, merge, or convert any other file type into a PDF. There's another way for your clients to directly upload documents inside the deal. In order to do that, we need to send them the client portal link. First of all, select the documents that you want your clients to upload. Go to the actions button, and right under client portal, you will find two options. You can either forward the link to your clients by email or through SMS. That way it becomes convenient for them. If the documents are in their mobile phone, they can immediately upload them. But if you do not have Twilio SMS, you can always go ahead and email the client portal link. Click request documents for conditions. That is going to open up a new pop-up window. Add the email address of your client. If you need to edit the subject, please go ahead and do that. You can type in a little message over here stating, please upload the documents as soon as possible. If you scroll down, this is the list of documents you want them to upload. And simply click the send button. Once you click the send button, you will see a success message on the top right. Since we have sent out the client portal link, let us shift gears and see how that email will look like to the client. So the client has already received the email. Let's open it up. And this is exactly how your clients will see the email. To upload documents, the client has to click upload documents button. It takes them to the client portal. You see a Newton brand logo in the center because that's the logo which I have uploaded. This can be very easily replaced with your own image or your own brand logo. Now, there are two ways in which your clients can upload documents. They can either simply drag and drop, or they can select a file. So let me select the files now from my list. And now I am going to drag and drop another file. And there we go. Now you see a percentage completion right over here at the top. And once your client hits the complete button, they are going to see a thank you message right over here. So two things will happen from this point. First, as a broker, you're going to receive an email that will be a notification that your clients have uploaded a set of documents. And then when you go into Velocity and refresh the tab, after refreshing the tab, when you go inside conditions and documents, you will see a couple of different signs that have turned green. So since initially a letter of employment and pay stub were requested, the requested sign has turned green. And since they are received and successfully uploaded inside the placeholder, the received sign has also turned green. Now let's say that once you have received all of these documents, if you would like to send them out using Velocity's OneSpan or DocuSign Designer, we will have to follow the same process. First of all, select the documents that you want to send out to your clients for signature. Once they are selected, go to the Actions button, and right from eSign, click Send Selected eSign Documents. Once you do that, you will have to choose the credits and then follow the procedure to send these documents out. Now let's look at those three ways in which you can forward these documents to the lenders. Again, we have to select the documents that we want to send out. Go to the Actions button, and then click Submit Documents. This will automatically submit all the documents to the lender. That's the first method. Second method of sending them out is by going to the communication options and clicking Conditions and Documents under Email. When you do that, in the pop-up window, the documents are added as an attachment. All you have to do is add your lender's email address and click the send button. You'll be able to forward an email of these documents to your lender. Sometimes, though, you have to upload these documents on the lender's portal, but we got you covered over there as well. Go to the Actions button once again by selecting the documents, but this time select Download Selected as Zip. When you select this option, all the documents will be downloaded into one zip folder on your computer. You can open that and then you can upload it on your lender's portal. Now, let's go through our last topic for this particular session, and that is to prepare a compliance package. In order to add documents manually, go to Add Upload Conditions. It opens up another pop-up window. And when you click on Conditions, scroll all the way down to Compliance Forms, where you will see a list of all compliance documents based on provinces. You can always click on any one of them and you can add them inside the placeholder. However, let me show you an easier way of adding compliance documents. In this particular deal, I have already added a subject property that is based out in Ontario. Now, if you would go to the black bar towards the left side and click on compliance documents here, it's going to populate a list of all compliance documents for Ontario. For instance, if I want to add a KYC, simply click on KYC and it is going to create a document placeholder. Select the name of the borrower for whom you are preparing this document, and now start selecting the appropriate options from the list. For the sake of my demonstration, I'm randomly selecting any option. And once you've selected all the appropriate options, scroll a bit above and click Create PDF. In a similar way, you created the client consent for credit. You will see a document success message that is right over here. And you can view the document and you can see your KYC has been created. Now, assuming that you are ready to send your compliance package to your compliance officer, how do you do that? You will have to first of all tell Velocity what are those compliance documents you are planning to send out. So we select and tell Velocity that these are the compliance documents. Just to be double sure, we open the placeholder to ensure even inside next to the file name, the compliance sign has been checked on for all of them. All right, that's done. So that is not a problem. It was not an e-sign document. Now, once you've told Velocity, select the documents you want to send out to your compliance officer. Once you have selected these documents, click Prepare Compliance on the left. Simply click Send Package. Now, some officers would expect you to send out the package in a specific order. So you can rearrange the documents the way you are expected to. Once it's ready, click Ready for Compliance. And now the package is getting prepared and it has now been sent out to your officer. You will see an orange bar over here, which is a confirmation that your package is awaiting verification by the officer. So the officer has received it and they will now start their verification process. In any case, if you have sent this out by mistake, you can always recall it. Click Cancel Package right over here. When you do that and hit OK, you have recalled your compliance package. So my friends, on that note, we have come to an end of our today's session that is on conditions and documents. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the training team. Our email address is trainingteam@newton.ca. Thank you so much for your time.